This is my little puppy that is 6 weeks old yesterday. You can see him. He's this big. He has a cleft palate. I noticed it when he was 2 days old that he wasn't nursing on mama. So I started having to feed him myself. So I started with this little bottle from the pet store, and the nipple wasn't that great, so I was kind of feeding him from a syringe. But I tried the bottle, and then I tried a baby bottle with a preemie nipple, and that was a little bit too big. Couldn't quite nurse on it, but the milk would foam and come out of his nose. So I went back to the syringe, and one day he started sucking on my finger this way after about a week or so old, and he would suck on my finger, and he kind of puts himself sideways like this, and then I slip the syringe in on the side of his tongue and just push a little bit at a time, just a little tiny bit of milk at a time, and he seems to be able to swallow, and not so much of the milk comes out of his nose, and if it does, Mama's right there to lick it up for me. So we had a trial and error because I didn't really know what I was doing, of course. So he pushes like this, as if he was pushing on Mama, but he never was able to nurse on Mama. No. But I'll just give him a little bit at a time, and he swallows, and he's growing. He's doubled his weight since I first brought him to the vet. And the vet told me they normally put him down. I called several vets to find out. They can do surgery, from what I understand, on cleft palates, but it's very expensive and it may not work. So one vet told me that if I could get him to where he would eat solid foods, to where it would go down, then he may be okay. So we're hoping that he is eating solid foods right now. He eats quite a bit, a good tablespoon or more of canned puppy food, and he eats that. He fills up, and a couple hours later I give him a little bit of milk, and we alternate that way, and he's doing pretty good. Sometimes even the puppy food might foam in out of his nose, but not a lot, and he coughs it or he sneezes it and gets it out. So he seems to be doing good. He walks around the floor, he plays with the others, and he's getting kind of spoiled, to say the least. But at first I was getting him up every 2 hours to feed him, and probably overfed him right at first because I didn't know any better. And then I went to every 4 hours, kind of followed what she was doing with the others, but she fed them often. She nursed the puppies often, so I was feeding him. So really I probably overfed him because I was giving him a syringe at a time every 2 hours. Then I went to every 4 hours, and he was getting a syringe and plus a little bit more. But as it turned out, he's doing really well, and he's alive. So I just didn't have the heart to put him down. And I did see another YouTube from a lady that nursed hers that had a cleft palate, and hers lived, and she was happy that she did it, and her puppy, now dog, is part of the family, and they're happy with him. So we're hoping that he grows up and he's going to be happy and without health issues. So that's it, and that's how I did it. I don't really know if that's the right way, but that's the way that worked for me. So hope if you ever have to go through that this will help. He's a cutie. He's a cutie. That's Mama. He's a Chorkie. His daddy's a Yorkie. And don't know what he's gonna look like because Daddy's got long hair and Mama's got short hair, but these are the markings of both Mom and Dad when they were little. They were both black with the little gold faces, and that's what she looked like. But Daddy's now silver. Come on, get down. And all his brothers and sisters look like him. And my lighting is not real good, but he's yeah, maybe we'll get it this way. Come on, get down. So that's my little baby. Hi.